Hi, this is John Robertson giving you another one of my recorded inputs. Hope will be of interest to you. This week there's been a lot happening, and certainly the coming 2 years is going to be very interesting. The energy bill has been going for a long time. It's probably at this point important to say that we were not, as a party, against the energy bill. There were things that needed to be looked at, things that needed to be done, and in some ways they have been done, but the government has taken a long time in bringing this bill to fruition, and we still don't understand the technical aspects. It's a very, very technical bill, and it would take me hours rather than seconds to explain it all to you, but the profits is at the end of the day the name of the game, and the companies, I believe, are being well treated, to say the very least. I spoke on this. I've talked about fuel poverty in the past. I've talked about people who can't afford the bills and how the bills are now becoming singularly the most important bill they have. It used to be mortgages was the most important one, and the rent. Now it's the energy and the electricity and gas bills. There was a vote on decarbonisation, which was an important one, and that was really, do we set targets as of today, or as the government wanted to wait to 2016 before you set them? Their argument was that we should wait and see how things go before they set it. The trouble is that by the time we get to 2016 we won't know where we are in relation to future years, and we won't be any better off than we are today. And why put off to today, tomorrow, what you can do today, tomorrow? That is their point, and in our case we wanted to get it done right away, and that way we started down the road of climate change properly. The Lee Rigby murder was particularly sad, and the fact that the way it was covered on the media made it even worse. I have to say the media have to take a good look at themselves. Did they really have to show basically Lee being killed? Because that's what they did. And while it might look for good press and we might all go and look at it, the question is, do we give these people a certain amount of credibility by doing it? And do we give them exactly what they want, the publicity, and therefore encourage others to follow down the same line? The Queen's speech was, for my side of the chamber, a disaster. It was, as we always say anyway, an opportunity missed, but it was particularly weak. Probably for me personally, the biggest missing part was there wasn't a communications bill. They are looking at data, but they're not really looking at communications in general. The last time we had a bill like that was in 2002, and it was an enormous bill because I was on it, and there's a lot of updating having to be done, and we need to again look at the internet and what happens on it. There's been a lot about pornography on the internet, and it is not covered properly within our system. And we need to look at it, we need to look forward rather than backwards, as unfortunately Parliament is inclined to do. So for me, the bill was, the Queen's speech was disappointing. So we'll see how it goes, we'll see what happens. It's a government that's already now thinking about the general election, and therefore trying not to upset people. And I think as time goes on, we'll see more and more of that. But the state of the economy and the way the country's been run at the moment, they'll find it very difficult to give the handouts out that they really want to next year. Thank you for watching. There's been quite a lot happening, as I've said. I'll try and keep you updated as much as I can. It's a particularly busy time, I have to say, and from now until the recess at the end of July, it will be a lot of work being done on the scenes and behind the scenes. So I look forward to talking to you in the future. Thanks very much.